Hello. This is my second episode where I decided to clock myself because I kind of need it. Kind of need to hear it out loud from my own mouth, you know? And yeah, so past couple of days, I've been like magnifying my savior complex, I guess. You know, I feel like I've taken on so much energy. Like anywhere I go, I'm taking on the energy, and so like I call it being an introvert. And the fact that I hate going into spaces where there's so many people, it's not really because I'm introverted. It's because I hate taking on all the different energies of people around me, and I really feel it and I wear it. And so it's really a reason why I keep to myself and call it being an introvert. But it's really just a lot of information that my brain is processing all at once. And so once I feel like I'm taking on too much information for me to be able to process, I just start losing it. Like my brain just stops working. And in that case, I just start shutting down. And so keeping to myself and like really managing how many and which energies I choose to process at once is really a benefit for me. So that's something I've been doing. And in that same aspect, I just feel like a person that's supposed to be fixing everybody and everything. Like once I feel a little shift in energy that might lean towards, you know, feeling bad a little bit, I'm feeling like I'm the one that's responsible for tweaking it until it feels right. And so super often in my relationships, I'm like, I can feel the energy shifting even just slightly when people are going through whatever they're going through. And I feel like I'm supposed to be the one to collect all the information of what's going on with these people and do the work myself and fix you and make everything good, because I feel so uncomfortable with just the slightest bit of, you know, unease in any space that I'm like, I have to fix it immediately and make it comfortable for me. But you know, I have to really learn how to be uncomfortable and how to sit in that, because I think I look for juice break. I look for any like thing that's gonna help me feel comfortable again. So I'm really like not okay with being uncomfortable and sitting in energies that feel muddy, because I'm like, I need to do whatever I can do to get this feeling off of me. And doing these like little therapy sessions in my relationships, number one, I feel like it's so invasive to just dig into everybody and be like, tell me what's wrong right now and tell me all the details, and I'll like map it out for you. We'll figure it out together, because at the same time, I'm not responsible for everybody's emotions, everybody's shortcomings. Like I have to really like let go of the reins and let people handle themselves, because I think that I'm like digging. I'm like, oh, this energy with this person feels a little bit different today. I want to like dig in there and see if, number one, if I did anything to set them off, or just figure out what's going on with them so I can help. Like I just feel like it's my responsibility, and I need to understand that if someone has an issue with me, if it is happening to be me that's the issue in these spaces, I have to let it be that person's responsibility to even relay that idea to me, that I've done something to, you know, make them feel any type of way. So once I release feeling responsible for people's emotions and feeling responsible for me having to keep the energy pure in relationships, honestly, it feels wrong to release that kind of responsibility. But I think that with practice, you know, I'll be able to really have some peace with only being responsible for myself. So, and I've been in such a freaking muddy ass place for the past maybe week or so, because I feel so disconnected from a lot of shit. I feel like I can't get my brain together and come up with ideas. I feel stuck. I feel like there's just so much going on that I have to release it somehow, and I can't come up with an idea on how to do that. So I'm like trying to escape. I'm like trying to do anything to avoid feeling, because I just can't figure out how to get it off me. So I'm like, let me just distract myself somehow and maybe I'll feel better. But yeah, so I'm rainbow eyebrowed up today. I haven't worn makeup in so long, and I forgot that the reason I even did the shit, you know, it's really a good source for an emotional outlet for me. So we're feeling really colorful today, as you can see, and I'm having fun. In the middle of the week, it's hump day, and yeah, I'm outside yapping. It's such a freaking great day. This is really my first successful outlet of something where I just released the reins and decided to be okay with the outcome. And I think that my need for perfection and for control of every situation really damages my creative process, and the way that I cannot allow anything to really even be a true expression of how I'm really feeling, because I'm like, everything has to be structured in such a way that I feel like this is perfect. It has to line up properly. There can't be any mistakes. And I'm just so confused, because this is one side of me, and the other side of me is like, bitch, like, you're tweaking out right now. Like, you really just need to chill. There's no right or wrong way to make an expressive creation. And I feel like that's 50% of me that's so distraught on making something that's perfect, like completely perfect, and I'm making up these like imaginary boxes of like things to check off to make sure that I'm making my art easily understandable and palatable. And it's like, that's so boring, number one, and it's really restricting my expression. It's restricting my flow of thinking. It's restricting my ability to even create something that has meaning, because at this point I'm creating something just because it looks good. If I have to make sure I'm doing something so perfectly, it's like you're making shit for the aesthetics now, and it's like, that's not even what I want to do. So it's so seriously difficult to train myself to come out of the expectation of perfection. And it's really, really difficult, specifically because most of the things that I've ever attempted to do in my life, I have been good at off the bat. And so very few things that I've ever attempted to do, I'm immediately not good at. And when that happens, I give up. I'm just like, clearly that's not meant for me, because all the other shit I've done, I was good at it immediately, and I made beautiful product on first try. So I really don't have any experience viewing the process as beautiful, right? Like my first, any attempt, I don't view attempt as part of the process, as a beautiful part of the process. I'm like, it's black and white with me. I'm like, it either is right, what I make, or it's wrong. Like, it looks good or it looks bad. And so I think, you know, I've had some advice to purposely include mistakes in whatever it is I'm making to release some of that need for control. And so I feel like it's such a duh thing that I was never able to come up with on my own. So I appreciate that suggestion. So hopefully that'll help me. Yeah, so I have a lot of ideas, a whole bunch of fucking ideas of what I want to do next. Like 50,000 projects going on constantly in my head. I'm like, I want to be I want to paint shit, I want to make clothes, I want to make music, I want to fucking write poetry, I want to write a book, like I want to cut my eyebrows off. Like, there's just so much going on with Asia at any given point that I can't even keep up. There's just a lot going on at all times. And the thing is, I'm sober now, So it's like I can't even chill out. I don't even have the option to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Usually when I have so much going on and like so many ideas, I'm like, okay, let's go smoke real quick and you can chill the fuck out and figure out what it is you want to do. But no, I'm literally sitting with all of these thoughts, all of these emotions, all of these ideas. They have nowhere to run. Oh my God. The bitch is going crazy out here. I'm literally scratching my head like, what are you gonna do? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and yap, and then I'm gonna make the public watch me yap, because I have no other ideas of what to do to manage the craziness. But yeah, perhaps the craziness doesn't need managing. Perhaps I just need to have this freedom to say what I want to say in order to let me feel that I can do what it is I want to do, right? So that sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah.